Hang on a second. Underline.
Good morning.
Saturday.
Can you hear me okay?
Here.
Can you hear me all
Hello.
right?
Yeah,
All right.
baby. What's up?
Not much. Just coming in to say hey and happy Friday. And how's
It's
it
my
going?
unbirthday.
Is it? Wait, what's your unbirthday?
Yeah.
The day before, or just not your birthday, or what? I'm celebrating my unbirthday today. Every other thing.
That's right.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess so.
So how's it going?
Fine. I'm on about a weird topic today called variable data in Paul's letters. Do you know what that means?
Veritable data. I really don't know. Let's see. Veritable.
Mm-hmm.
Intensifier.
Yeah.
Often to qualify a metaphor. Okay, interesting. Should we be intensifying? Well, I guess if it qualifies a metaphor, so it validates it as like a true thing, or what?
Well, the phrase is not very well known and not very well used. Veritable data is used among the direct mail guys in the marketing world. And so veritable data is when you have a document like a sales letter and you want to blend it with the list of names that you're mailing to. And so you hit merge, mail merge button, and it will merge the letter with the list of names. So it doesn't have to say, dear friend. Now it says, dear Fred, dear Halsey,
Okay.
dear Miss
So it takes
Freeman,
all of
dear
the
Alicia.
first names and inserts it in the after dear category and generates
It
a bunch of
sorts it
letters.
into the right place.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, that method is called veritable data among the direct mail guys. Nobody else uses the term.
Got it.
But it turns out that veritable data is a powerful little thing that because we all love ourselves. You know, we comb our hair in the morning, you know, put on some perfume. We love ourselves, and so we want to be noticed. And veritable data is a powerful thing. I'm sure you've heard that many newspapers have gone out of business over the last 30 years, ever since the internet popped up, right?
Oh yeah, and a lot of bookstores have closed and things like that.
Okay, but there are some newspapers that have survived. Small Town Bible, they probably don't even know this, but one of the secrets of the small town newspaper survival is the veritable data that they stick in the newspaper, which would be the police blotter. So everybody in the little town grabs that newspaper and looks on page 7 to see who's in jail. Hey, honey, Fred's in jail. Get it? Mm-hmm. Variable data to see who got drunk last night and went to jail, and who.
That's right.
Yeah, the obituaries. That's variable data, and that's one attraction and power that the small town newspaper has that the big town newspaper, has to do without. And so Paul, I'm making the argument here, uses variable data in his letters as well. And it's a powerful tool because we all love ourselves and want to be acknowledged. We want to be heard.
We want to feel worthy.
Yeah. And so when a company like a bank or insurance company mails out a letter. They don't just say dear friend. You can now get insurance rates at 25% off or whatever the hell they say. Quite often, if they're smart, they'll use veritable data. So it says dear housing.
Right.
You can now get insurance rates at 25%.
Yeah, it feels less generic and more personal.
Right. And these marketers who pay attention, they have noticed that veritable data will bump up the response rate.
Right.
They'll make millions of dollars more in a huge mailing if they use veritable data than they will by saying dear friend, dear friend, dear friend, dear friend.
Or dear resident.
Right. That's even less.
Right.
That really turns us all off. If you get a letter,
it's like you are just a number, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm making the argument here that Paul has this veritable data thing going on. Anyway, you want to help me read it so far? Because I'm not done yet, but we can find the typos and stuff that doesn't make sense.
Sure.
You can be my editor-in-chief.
Your beta reader. Okay.
Ay.
All right. Anyway. I didn't mean it that way. Whatever way you're thinking, it wasn't like that. Anyway. All right. So the veritable data in Paul's perfection epistles. Here we look at the Ephesians, Philippians, and Colossians. We notice the theme of the three letters and the kindness of Paul to customize each letter to each of the ecclesias. To be writing the same to you is not indeed irksome for me, yet it is your security. Ephesians, Philippians, and Colossians are three powerful letters of Paul, dear friend. And I suspect we should memorize them as soon as possible. When Paul's career first got started, God had revealed a few things to him, but not everything. His early letters still had in them elements of the circumcision evangel, lots of reference to all things Israel. But by the time Paul was in prison, God had revealed to him much more, so much more. In Colossians 1:25, it says God had given it to him to complete the word of God a bit, that the Bible was missing some parts. We know from internal evidence that there was at least one letter to the Corinthians that we don't have today. And we know that Paul wrote a letter to the ecclesia in
Laodicea.
Okay, that's an interesting one. Laodicea that we don't have today. If anything, we have the missing letters. If we only had the missing letters, we'd know everything. What I might be thinking, but I no longer feel that way. These days, I'm thrilled with the letters we have, and I'm convinced that we need nothing else. After all, it was given to Paul to complete the Word of God. And these days, I'm thinking that Ephesians, Philippians, and Colossians is a perfect completion to the Word of God. In these three letters, we have information that is oh so satisfying. In these three letters, we have the secret, King James Version, mystery. In these three letters, we have the greatest of all biblical prophecies that go far beyond anything you'll find in Daniel or Isaiah or the venerated book of Revelation. And check this out. If you overlay Ephesians, Philippians, and Colossians, you'll find that Paul has settled down finally to a core doctrine that is perfect and complete. And thus, in Philippians 3:1, Paul says, to write the same thing to you is not indeed irksome for me, yet it is your security. The reason I bring all this parallelism between the three letters is not to point out the obvious, but to point out the veritable data in Paul's so-called perfection epistles. In the direct mail universe, it was discovered that if you insert the fellow's name in the letter or document instead of saying dear friend, you get a better, more profitable response to your selling message. Dear friend is generic. Dear Fred is specific. It's true. Somebody, you open that letter and say, "Ooh, they're talking to me. Ooh, what is this? I'm interested now. This person cares about me. They're addressing me directly."
Hang on a second. I forgot to switch my audio. Oh yeah, it's working.
The
Okay,
most
good.
glorious information in Ephesians, Philippians, and Colossians overlaps perfectly, but the veritable data in each of the three letters shows a lot of love and personal attention. In Colossians, we have the veritable data of Onesimus.
Onesimus, yeah.
Onesimus, okay.
Now, Onesimus is a really interesting character because he was a slave and he ran away when Paul went to prison. Onesimus ran away to visit Paul in prison.
Oh, interesting.
And Paul wrote a letter back to the slave owner that said, please accept him back and don't punish him. If he owes you anything, put it on my account.
Take it on. Yeah, that's nice.
And that letter is called Philemon. And Onesimus became one of the leading brothers in Colossia. And he was a runaway slave at one time.
Okay. Let's see. Somebody in the chat mentioned that the sound was choppy, but I'm interested if it's choppy for the whole sound of the broadcast, or am I choppy, or is Ace choppy? Maybe they could answer to that. Veritable data of one more time. Say it. Onesimus.
Yeah.
Aristarchus. Is that right?
Aristarchus.
Mark, cousin of Barnabas, a fellow named. Is that supposed to be named?
That's a fellow named
Jesus Justus, Epiphras, Luke, the brethren in Laodicea. Is that right again?
Yeah.
Laodicea, Nympha, Archippus, etc. In Ephesians, we have the veritable data of Paul's chains and a beloved brother's names. Is it named or names right there? Brother names.
Paul's chains, a beloved and a beloved brother named. Yeah, you're right.
All right. Tychicus.
Yeah, Tychicus.
Who Paul intends to send to them to bring them up to speed. In Philippians, we have the veritable data of how those saints should deal with the enemies of the cross, whom I call the James Gang. They're the guys who, in chapter 1, are preaching Christ because of envy and strife. They preach in pretense. There we go. They preach in pretense. Okay, sorry, I didn't read the verse. Is it Philippians 1:15 to 17? They preach in pretense, verse 18. Hey, that's a lot of stuff. Posing in anything and everything. Yeah. That pretty much includes everything, doesn't it? Verse 28.
Yeah, it sounds like Jill and JG. And
the only things they don't oppose are their own specific opinions. Yeah. And in chapter 2, verse 21, they are seeking that which is their own and not which is Christ's.
Yeah, that's as far as I got.
All right. Well, that's pretty good so far. How much do you think is left?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's stream of consciousness, you know. You've written stream of consciousness letters before.
Yeah, it's been a while, but yeah, and I used to just, had some thoughts to share, and I would just turn on my voice recorder on my phone and just sort of talk, without a specific goal, just about whatever came to mind to get it out of my head, and sort of it helped with it running around in rumination, if something was bothering.
Have you ever left such a message on someone's voicemail?
Regrettably, yes, a couple of times. Yep. And I thought, shit, what have I done? Could I erase it? Oh no, I better call them and say, don't listen to that message. Yeah. Disregard everything you just heard. Erase it.
Yeah, for the last 3 hours. Disregard everything you heard for my 3-hour meandering.
My message machine only recorded about a minute.
Luckily.
Yeah. So I don't know what's up, but somebody else said that both of us were sounding choppy, and I'm wondering if that's just a couple people or everyone.
All right, give me a sound check. I'll ask personally. Sound. Let's see. I've got the echo cancellation on. Reduce background noise on. Automatically adjust the volume on. I don't know. It says mostly it's housey. That's checked.
All right, I increased my volume and I switched microphones. Is that any better?
Oh, good. Yeah,
people out there.
Is that better? Thank you for your response.
Hello. Dun, 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 dun. Let me refresh and I'll see if that helps.
Okay. Grace says it's still choppy. Sounds like a possible Wi-Fi issue to me. All right. How about now? Let's say something,
hello.
babe.
And
oh, how about I'll refresh here. So you stay here and I'll.
I wonder. That's odd then. The Ace is choppy too. I'm about to look at what I've got as far as internet speed just to see if it's up to par.
Sorry, I walked in on you. I didn't know you were here. Okay, now do a sound check, baby.
Yeah, let's see. I'm just I don't know how everyone else is. Let's see. I'm gonna do speedtest.net. Let's see what it says, or speedtest.com is it? Let's see.
Whitney says sound is good now.
Okay, maybe that fixed it. Yay.
Perfect.
Speedtest.com. Let's see. I think it's probably okay, but yeah. Right. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, let's read it again so they can hear it properly, because if it was choppy, that's annoying, so they can fast forward to the good stuff right now. House is
Hold on a
choppy.
sec.
House is choppy. Ace is a little choppy, but Whitney says it sounds good. What is going on? What are you checking? Testing. Okay, give me a sound check now, boys and girls. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So Whitney Cutshaw, is it good? You're tested. You got that right. It's still choppy. All right, you guys hang on. I will go restart the Wi-Fi and the computer. So I'll be right back. All right. So let's see what we got for a sound check now. There's the link. And now there's the sound check request. Hang on a second while I bring you in. Hello.
Hello. Let's see if it's working okay.
Under
Public shall speak.
Good on your end, Ace. GNC says, it sounds better.
All right.
UCD gave me a thumbs up and looks like we're good to go.
Cool. So, what's the rest of your Friday look like, Ace, after your stream is done?
A little bit of gardening. Got to pay the rent. So I got to do a little work for money.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh, GNC says both are choppy again.
I'm gonna mute for a second and look at something real quick. And
so it was good when I was here alone, and then when you showed
choppy?
up,
So it's choppy for both of us.
It turned
right now?
choppy.
I'm a bad thing. I'm a curse in your system. No, let's see. If I mute and you speak, is it still choppy? I wonder. Let's see.
All right, testing. Halsey is muted. Am I good? Okay, let's see. Am I good with Okay, now, am I good without Halsey? Yes or no to this question? Yes or no? No, I am not good without Halsey. Okay. You need to refresh Ace. Okay, I refreshed a couple times. I'll do it one more time. You're not good. Okay, I'm back. Now give me a sound check. I'm back and sound check 1, 2, 3. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Speak. I am speaking. I am speaking. You should hear me. Bill from England says it's okay. Pope Sock says it's not bad. Lisa says it's better. All right. So it's better. Are you ready to try an experiment, Halsey, and turn your mic back on? Honor Grace says, pretty good. God bet ye rish, says Pope Sucks. Oops, better wish. Better wish. Better ish. Third time's a charm. Variable data. Let me read it, look for my own cadence here and see if I can finish up the essay. Thank you, boys and girls, for joining me. It's Friday, September 12th, 42 minutes past the hour. Give me a thumbs up. The veritable data in Paul's perfection epistles. Here we look at Ephesians, Philippians, and Colossians. And we notice the theme of these, of the three letters, and the kindness of Paul to customize each letter to each of the ecclesias. To be writing the same thing to you is not indeed irksome for me, yet it is your security. Philippians 3:1. Ephesians, Philippians, and Colossians are three powerful letters of Paul, dear friend, and I suspect we should memorize them as soon as possible. When Paul's career first got started, God had revealed a few things to him, but not everything. Choppy again. Choppy again. All right. Let's call an end to it and close up shop. Oh, what do you got to say?
Hello. I'm not sure if
I'll see.
I can it's good or not, but I thought I'd come back just to see, and if it's not, I'll drop out. How are you? Sorry for the delay. I was checking something out.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with you. Bill says it's choppy again.
Just when I came in or before I came in?
Before you came in.
Oh, okay, interesting. I don't know what's up with that.
All right, so I'll go try to solve the problem again. But for now, I will close up shop altogether, and we'll pick it up in an hour or two. Perfection epistles, my ass. Right, how about perfection of sound? Thanks for stopping by, boys and girls. Give me a thumbs up, even though the sound is choppy. And I'll unplug my Wi-Fi altogether and replug it in, maybe that, more or less.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Toodaloo.
Later all.
Bye-bye. And